this figure will definitely make your collection fade to black. Hey, what's up everybody, this is Kyle Rickard and come to another video review. And today I'll be reviewing the WWE Elite Series 73, the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black. Yes, I am like shaking right now. I am freaking out because I have been wanting an Aleister Black figure for so long. Unfortunately, I missed out on the NXT TakeOver Elite because of the poor distribution and because of how freaking hard it was to find. And because I'm not dealing with scalper prices on eBay. So when they announced this figure, I went ballistic. And I got this figure for Christmas along with Kairi Sane, so I went nuts when I got this. So here we go, time to review it. Anyways, before we take a look at the figures, take a look at the new packaging first. Okay, got Elite Collection logo down there. Got Aleister Black. Again, I don't like how his first name is really small and then his last name is like really large. I don't care for that. At the top, True FX, Series 73, the Mattel logo, 8+, WWE logo. Of course, we got a picture of Aleister Black, the Elite Collection logo. And on the side, it doesn't have the Elite Collection logo or the name of the character, but it has a decently sized picture of Aleister Black from the match this figure is based on, which is actually different because here's Ali here. As you see, there's the name down there, but no picture, but it'll say Elite Collection. So there's a little difference, but it still has the picture on the side there, which I like because that's always one of my favorite parts of the packaging. And in the back, we got the same picture that we saw here, but it's a little bit bigger, and his bio and stats. You can pause right there if you want to read. And then the other figures in the set, we got Triple H, Daniel Bryan, of course Aleister Black, Elias, Grand Metalik, and Kairi Sane. Triple H and Daniel Bryan, I'm going to wait till I see them in stores, because usually Daniel Bryan and Triple H, they're shelf warmers, so I should be able to find those no problem, so I will be picking them up. And as I mentioned in my Kairi Sane video, the pictures they used for Triple H and Daniel Bryan are really weird. I guess the Photoshop team, but it just looks bizarre, especially Triple H. The other ones look fine, but these two look weird. Of course, Aleister. Aleister, obviously I'm reviewing here. Elias, I'm definitely going to get him at some point. Grand Metalik, I really want him, especially the regular version. And Kairi Sane was my last review, so check that out if you haven't seen it. Alright, so that's about it for the packaging. So let's open up the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black, and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black, open up and out of his packaging. Now this figure is gorgeous. Like, I love the way this figure turned out. It's fantastic. Like, excellent. I actually like this figure a little bit better than the NXT TakeOver Elite, as a matter of fact. As far as the attire goes, I like the NXT one better, but in terms of the accessories and the detail and the jacket he comes with, I prefer this one. Anyways, first up, his accessories. He comes with a set of interchangeable hands, the gripping hands, which do have the tattoos on it, so great attention to detail there. He already has the fist hands on, and he comes with this awesome jacket. Looks sick. I mean, it's got all the horns, the spikes all over it. Looks sick. Alright, let's take it off. It should come right off. There we go. Awesome. I thought the elbow pad would get in the way of it, but guess not. Awesome. Now, I do want to mention the material that they used for this jacket is very similar to the material that they used on the jacket or robe, whatever you want to call it, of the Elite Series 66 Bludgeon Brothers, Rowan and Harper, and it has that very strong rubber smell. With Harper and Rowan, it smelled so bad. Especially Harper, oh my god. This one, it does have a strong smell, but doesn't really stink that bad. It's not like a very, like, bad smell like the Harper one was. This one's kind of a nice, sweet smell, I guess you could say, but it is still a strong scent. So as soon as I opened the package, I was like, man, this thing smells. Anyway, so here's Aleister Black. Now, this figure is based on his match against Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver War Games 2, which I really enjoyed that match, so I was glad to see them replicate Aleister Black's appearance in that match in this figure, and it looks great. Head scan, fantastic. This looks just like Aleister Black, and the True FX technology just adds to it. Fantastic, looks just like him. His tattoos, awesome. I love Aleister Black's tattoos. And they pretty much have most of them, except for the tattoo he got a couple of days ago. Fantastic. Of course, he has elbow pad. And then he's got his freaking awesome tattoo on his back. This is like my favorite tattoo he has. Like, I love the design of it. Like, all over the place. Looks sick. Of course, he does have the tattoos on his hands. And his knuckles. Anti-hero. Oh, even the tattoo on his face, like he actually has. I don't know if you can see it, but right there on his cheek, he's got a little moon tattoo, and they even got his tattoo back there on the back of his head, which is great. Of course, he has gray trunks with the symbol in the back. He's got one gray knee pad and gray kick pad, as well as a black knee pad and black boot. Now, I love the way they sculpted the spikes on there, so this is awesome. It looks sick. If I can focus. There we go. Like, it looks great. Alright, articulation. Pretty much what you would expect. Head can rotate 360, but the ponytail kind of hinders it, so be careful with the ponytail. Head can kind of look down, can't look up. Arms will rotate 360. They can go in and out. Rotate at the bicep. Bend the elbow. The elbow pad doesn't hinder it that well, thank God. Because they're using a softer rubber on the elbow pads now, so it doesn't really hinder the articulation in the elbows that much anymore. So it does bend the elbow, rotate the wrist, and hinge as well. Has the ab crunch, which moves about that far forward, and this far back. Swivel at the waist. Legs can go forward about that far, and then back to the original position. They can go in and out. Rotate at the thigh. Double jointed knee. Swivel at the boot. Hinge at the ankle. It's a little stiff, but it's not super tight anymore, thank God. And then the ankle pivot, so it gives you a wider stance. So overall, this figure is fantastic. Like, I absolutely love the way this figure turned out. I mean, Mattel freaking nailed it. I mean, Aleister Black is one of my top 10 favorite wrestlers on the current roster and in NXT history, so I was very excited when they finally made this figure. And to be honest with you, I actually like this figure more than the NXT one. Now, as far as the attire goes, I like the NXT one better. But in terms of the detail and the accessories, I like this one a lot more. Because this one also has the updated tattoos that the NXT one was missing. So, fantastic figure. So, if you missed out on the NXT TakeOver Elite, or even if you do have the NXT TakeOver Elite Aleister Black, I would still pick this figure up either way because it's a great figure. It's fantastic. So I'm going to give this figure... I honestly have no complaints, so I'm going to give this figure a 10 out of 10. So if you're an Aleister Black fan, definitely pick this figure up if you can. Just fantastic. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out my previous review, which was Elite Series 73 Kairi Sane, which I selected that figure as well. So be sure to check that out. And also be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are down below. Check those out. And you can message me anytime you want. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.